All right, last week we spoke about Lizzo's TikTok post where she claimed she transformed her jawline in 1 year by using a gua sha tool. Well, Lizzo spoke out after the show South Park mocked her in an episode centered around celebrities using Ozempic. Take a look.
I really showed the world how to love yourself and not give a f- to the point where these men in Colorado know who the f- I am and put it on their cartoon that's been around for 25 years. I'm really that bitch, and I'll show y'all how to not give a f- and I'm going to keep on showing you how to not give a f-
Social media felt Lizzo was being uptight. Someone wrote, Lizzo, always a victim. Damn, do you ever laugh, big bat?
Mm.
Do you feel sorry for Lizzo, Armand?
In this situation, I don't think that she was being uptight. I think she took it as a compliment because the show, I mean, I didn't take it as a slight. I thought it was more complimentary towards her. Like, hey, you can be like Lizzo. She's strong. She doesn't give a F. You know, she eats right and she does what she needs to do. I didn't think that they were throwing shade at her. I thought they were kind of complimenting how strong she is and how she, proven to, defy the odds. So I think she took it more as a compliment versus shade. It was just for just me.
Al?
They were definitely shaded her. But to Armand's defense here, she tried to pretend like she took it as a compliment because she said because she's on South Park, she is a pop culture icon and that she felt great about that. And she doesn't, care that they were making fun about her weight. And I'm going to say this. That's two things can be true at the same time. I think that she was like, I've arrived, but also it hurts. I never forget when I was on Saturday Night Live and was made a spoof of. Claudia's friend Finesse portrayed me. Even though I made Saturday Night Live, yes, I knew that I was in rotation of pop culture, right? Because obviously I'm on Saturday Night Live.
But you got to give me what they did, Al. I didn't
But
see
it didn't feel okay. I will. It didn't feel good because of how the spoof came across. So I don't care how she tries to spin this. A part of her definitely feels like, oh, if they're talking about me, then I am a pop culture icon. But the way that they're talking about me had to have hurt her feelings. Had to. I don't care what she says. That's just my opinion.
What happened on Saturday Night Live? Somebody please tell me real quick.
I was on Saturday Night Live. It was surrounding our marriage, getting married. And so they did a spoof of us being in our home the day before, I think the week before we were to get married. And they did a whole, couple of skits about the marriage and the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And Finesse played you?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I didn't
Finesse Mitchell.
Okay. I'm going to say, you know what it sounded like what Lizzo was saying? You know when your friends try to like kind of make you feel better about something, they'd be like, oh girl, that they only talking about you because you that big. Of course nobody wants to be clowned on South Park, like be clowned. I mean, it is a compliment being spoofed, but like, you want it to be in a better light. I think she has no other option but to say, hey, I'm not B. Like, it's either that or complain. Then people will be mad at her for complaining. I didn't think she came up uptight either. I didn't think she came up uptight at all. I think she's just trying to act like she's not bothered, which is what everybody does now, right? I'm not bothered. Monica said, does Lizzo make music anymore or just complain? And then Bernard said, Saturday Night Live, let me pull up this episode. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.